If your business only works when you're there, you don't have a business. You created a job. Everything lives in your head. You're the bottleneck. You can't scale. You can't take a real break. You can delegate without things breaking. And the worst part is this: you're one day away from everything falling apart. Here is the truth: your brain is valuable, but it's limited. And if you want to build something that grows beyond you, you need to get everything out of your head and into systems. This is episode 6. Let's get into it. Let me ask you something. If you disappeared for a week, will your business keep running? For most people, the answer is no, because they are the business. Every decision runs through them. Every task needs their approval. Every problem waits for them to solve it. They think this makes them important. It doesn't. It makes them trapped. You can't grow. You can't hire. You can't step away, because everything you know and everything you do exists only inside your head. And that's the real problem. Your memory isn't reliable. You forget things. You get tired. You make different decisions depending on the day, your mood, or your energy. And you can't clone yourself. But systems don't have those problems. Systems are consistent. Systems don't forget. Systems can be copied, improved, and scaled. What most people completely miss is this: the most successful businesses aren't built by geniuses doing everything themselves. They're built by people who take what they know and turn it into systems that anyone can follow. McDonald's isn't successful because they hire the best chefs in the world. It's successful because a teenager can follow a system and make the exact same burger in Tokyo, New York, or Dubai. That's the power of systems. And your business, or whatever you're building right now, needs the same thing. Let's get clear on what we actually mean by systems. A system is just documented knowledge. That's it. It's taking what's in your head and putting it somewhere accessible so you never have to explain it twice. SOPs, checklists, templates, processes, mind maps, roadmaps, video walkthroughs. A system answers one simple question: how do we do this? Written down in a way that anyone can follow. Most people resist the idea. They tell themselves things like, documenting takes too long, or I'll just explain it when someone needs to know, or my business is too unique to systemize. All of that is wrong. Documentation saves time. Explaining something once and writing it down is always faster than explaining it 50 times. And every business can be systemized. If McDonald's can systemize flipping burgers, you can systemize whatever you're doing. So what exactly should you document? Processes, step-by-step instructions for recurring tasks. Decisions, why you choose one approach over another, so people don't have to guess. Roadmaps, where you're going and how you're planning to get there. Templates, repeatable formats for emails, content, proposals, onboarding, or anything you do more than once. Once these exist, you're no longer the bottleneck. You stop being the doer and start becoming the architect. And especially today, with AI, this becomes even more powerful. You can feed your systems into custom agents and assistants that multiply your output instead of draining your energy. Here's a simple test that will tell if your business is actually systemized or if it's just you holding everything together. Pause for a second and answer these honestly. Could someone run your business for a week using only your documentation? Not someone who's worked with you for years, someone new, someone smart but completely unfamiliar with how you operate. Could they handle customer inquiries, post content, fulfill orders, make basic decisions? If the answer is no, you don't have systems. You have tribal knowledge trapped inside your head, and that's dangerous. What happens if you get sick? What if you want to take a real vacation? What if you want to hire your first employee or contractor? Without systems, you're stuck permanently. With systems, everything changes. You can step back, you can delegate, you can focus on things only you should be doing while others handle the rest. That's freedom. So how do you actually build these systems in a practical way? First, you start with a brain dump. List every task you do regularly, every decision you make, every process you follow. Don't organize anything yet. Just get it all out of your head and onto paper, Notion, or wherever you work best. This could be customer onboarding, content creation, email replies, sales calls, product fulfillment, internal communication, anything you touch more than once. Once everything is out, you prioritize. Ask yourself 2 questions. How often does this happen? And how much impact does it have? The tasks that happen frequently and create the most value should be systemized first. Start with what you do every day or every week. These are your biggest leverage points. Then you create SOPs for recurring tasks. SOP just means standard operation procedures. It sounds complicated, but it's not. It's simply a document that explains how to do a task correctly. A clean SOP answers a few basic questions. What is this task? Why does it exist? When does it happen? How is it done? Step by step. What tools are required? And how does a successful outcome look like? That's it. If someone follows that document and gets the right result, you've done your job. But documentation alone isn't enough. As your business grows, scattered documents become chaos. That's where structure matters. This is where mind maps come in. Mind maps help you visualize your entire business in one place. You start with the main idea in the center, then branch out into departments, processes, and finally individual tasks. The goal is clarity. You want to see how everything connects. On top of that, you create templates for repetitive work. If you write similar emails, create email templates. If you create similar content, build content templates. If you send similar proposals, create proposal templates. Stop reinventing the wheel every time. Build it once and reuse it forever. And keep everything in one place. Notion, Google Drive, Miro, whatever tool you prefer. But it has to be organized and searchable. If your systems are scattered across random files and nobody knows where to find them, they're useless. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds like a lot of work. And yes, at first it is. But here is the reality. You're already doing the work. You're just doing it repeatedly instead of once. Every time you explain something, that's time spent. Every time someone messes something up because there is no process, that's time wasted. Every time you say, it's easier if I just do it myself, you're choosing short-term comfort over long-term freedom. Remember this, document once, use forever. That's the trade. If you want to speed this up, record yourself. Use Loom or any screen recording tool. Do the task while explaining it. Now you have a video system someone can follow, plus a transcript you can feed into AI and turn into written documentation. Your brain is valuable, but it's limited. You can't scale by doing everything yourself, but you can scale systems. Systems don't forget, systems don't get tired, and they're always available. Build something that doesn't collapse the moment you step away. That's how you go from solopreneur to CEO, from doing everything to leading everything. Don't forget to download the free workbook linked in the top comments below. It includes all the steps we talked about in this episode, laid out clearly so you can apply everything without missing a single thing. If this was useful, drop a comment and tell me what you think about the series so far. By finishing this episode, we've already completed 20% of the entire series. It might feel like a lot, but we're just getting started. And if you're new here, subscribe and catch up on the previous episodes so everything makes sense moving forward. I'll see you in the next one.